Chinese President Xi Jinping has arrived in Pyongyang for a rare state visit. It's a two-day trip. She's first there in 7 years. Experts saying the meeting is set to have big ramifications on bilateral ties and beyond, as they both seek to fully restore their traditional alliance in the face of separate confrontations with the US. Xi wanting to reassert China's unique influence over North Korea in return for providing economic and political benefits. A little earlier, I spoke to our correspondent Yena Lee in Beijing.
The Chinese president, his wife and top Chinese officials have attended a lavish welcome ceremony in Pyongyang. There was a military band, children jumping up and down and waving, soldiers goose-stepping, huge portraits of President Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un hanging in Kim Il-sung Square in central Pyongyang. This is some of the footage that we've been seeing from China's state news agency Xinhua. This is, of course, a relationship that matters. For decades, China has helped North Korea survive, trading with this isolated, highly sanctioned nation when almost no one else would. Beijing even has a mutual defense treaty with Pyongyang. It doesn't with any other country. But these days, the relationship is changing. At least there's a new player in town. The Kim regime is growing ever closer to Moscow, and this could be unnerving for Beijing. A South Korean research institute estimated that Moscow paid Pyongyang as much as $14.4 billion for weapons and troops since the start of the war in Ukraine. But most of that wasn't in cash. According to them, it was in the form of military technology. Whilst Beijing has often turned a blind eye to Pyongyang's weapons program, it doesn't mean it condones it completely. In fact, stability is incredibly important to the Chinese leadership. And if there is to be any type of instability in this region, Beijing would rather be in control of it. So there is a fine balance to strike here. And of course, it's a relationship that's important enough for President Xi Jinping to make that trip himself.